Hello everyone, my name is Carl. On behalf of Trips Campaign, I'd like to welcome you all to Region 3, Central Luzon. The bus ride to our hotel will take about 15 minutes. Right now, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you and to discuss about the safety precautions. Firstly, I ask you to remain seated until we reach our destination and not to drink or eat while on the bus. Secondly, please realize that it is against the law to get drunk in public. Enjoy your vacation, but do drink responsibly and do not drink and drive. Before we head to our first destination, let us know first what is Central Luzon.
Central Luzon, designated as Region 3, is an administrative region in the Philippines, primarily serving to organize the 7 provinces of vast central plains of the island of Luzon for administrative convenience.
So here is the 10 tourist destination that we're going to visit.
Bulacan is a province in the Philippines, located in the Central Luzon region. Its capital is the city of Malolos. Bulacan was established on August 15, 1578, and part of the Metro Luzon Urban Beltway Super Region. It has 569 barangays in 21 municipalities and 3 component cities.
Let's feel the fresh cool waters of Verdivia Falls located in Barangay Talbak, Doña Remedios, Trinidad.
Verdivia Falls is like a page off of Alex Garland's The Beach. Named after its verde or green waters, the falls boasts of fresh, clean waters flowing on the virgin streams. It's also surrounded by trees which make swimming under the sun less scorching. Bataan is a province of Philippine island of Luzon. Shipwreck and coral reefs that the water of Subic Bay off its northwest coast. Further south, marine turtle are hatched at the Pawikan Conservation Center, a towering memorial cross the shine commemorating World War II. Battle of Bataan crowned Mount Samat in central Bataan. On the east coast, wildlife thrives in the Balanga City Wetland and Nature Park.
Let's honor and remember our brave countryman who fought for us in Pilar, Bataan.
Although there is not all that much to see or do in the town of Pilar, there are some interesting historic sites to discover. The municipality itself lies not far away from Bataan National Park and Mount Maribelas, both of which boast some outstanding natural wonders. The main attraction in Pilar is the Mount Samat National Shrine, which was built to honor and remember the brave Filipino and American soldiers who fought in the Second World War. The enormous cross certainly does not look impressive. Besides that, the Flaming Sword Shrine and Our Lady of Pilar Parish Church are the main worthy sights to see in town, while the small fishing villages and forts along the coast are also well worth to visit. They are very picturesque with a laid-back feel.
Let's visit the turtles in Pawikan Conservation Center.
The Pawikan Conservation Center in Morong, Bataan is a safe haven for Philippine pawikan or sea turtle. The species face several threats yearly, including egg gathering, poaching, illegal fishing, and slaughter. It's best to visit during the month of August until February when the female turtles make their way to shore to lay eggs. During this peak season, local and tourists will take turns patrolling the shores and to protect the egg and even to watch the hatch. In November, during the week-long Pawikan Festival, you can witness a ritual wherein they release the turtle hatching back into the sea. It's a unique experience that you can experience during the Bataan tour. Pampanga. Pampanga is a province in the Philippines. Northwest of Manila, Nayong Pilipino, a cultural theme park in Clark Freeport, as a replicas of major national sites. Animatronic dinosaur roam at Dinosaurs Island nearby. A mountain trail leads to the streams of Miami Falls, southwest. Further west, a turquoise lake fills Mount Pinatubo's volcanic crater. In Angeles, the Museo Ning Angeles documents the area's history.
Let's become a curve feature again in Sky Ranch, Pampanga.
Sky Ranch, Pampanga. There's always something about amusement parks that makes even the most jaded of adults feel like an innocent, carefree child again. And a visit to Sky Ranch will surely make you feel like a child again. Located just behind the SM City San Fernando in San Fernando, Pampanga, the park has 23 rides you can choose from: the Pampanga Eye, Drop Tower, Super Viking, Loop Roller Coaster, Bungee Jump, space shuttle, and more. Aurora is a province in the Philippines located in eastern part of Central Luzon region. Facing the Philippine Sea, its capital is Baler and the borders clockwise from the south the provinces of Quezon, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, and Isabela. Before 1979, Aurora was part of the province of Quezon. Tigisit Beach. Baler might be better known for its waves, but it also has beaches with unique features such as the Sigit Beach. The rock formation and islets known as Anyao. Rock formation and Lukso-Lukso islets are simply the Sigit Islets nested along the shore of the Sigit Beach. These rock formations are just some of the reasons that make Baler one of the best road trip destinations in Luzon.
Feel refreshed at the Tigisit Beach.
How to get to the Sigit Beach? From Baler, you can ask a tricycle driver to take you to Sigit Beach, passing by other Baler tourist spots like Ermita Hill. Or if you are on your way to this Calvin Cove, you will already pass by the area. Being privately owned, an entrance fee of 20 pesos is collected.
Let's remember the history and don't forget it at Museo de Baler.
Museo de Baler. This museum displays artifacts and paintings about the history of Aurora, exhibits on the ethnic group Tumagat and Ilonggo, and photos and memorabilia of native son Manuel L. Quezon, second Philippine president. There is a section regarding the siege of Baler with some film props from the local film Baler. Baler was the Spaniards' last stand during the Philippine Revolution of 1898. Some 50-odd Spanish troops held out in Baler Church during a year-long siege of refuse to surrender, not knowing or believing that the war has ended. The Spanish government hailed the soldiers as heroes, while Philippine President Emilio Aguinaldo commended them for their valor and granted them safe passage to repatriate. The Filipinos hailed Aguinaldo for this honorable action. Zambales is a province in the Philippines located in the Central Luzon region. Its capital is Iba, which is located in the middle of the province. Zambales borders Pangasinan to the north and northeast, Tarlac to the east, Pampanga to the southeast, Bataan to the south, and the west, Philippine Sea to the west.
Let's understand the Anawaging Cove.
Anawagin Cove. When Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991, it dumped tons of ash to the shore of San Antonio. What used to be a rocky coast became a supple, shining piece of paradise that seems to have come out of a scary beach lover's fantasy. Over time, agoho trees or sea pine trees began growing in its ashen slopes, creating a surreal Boracay meets Baguio.
Gaze at the stars, stargazing in Zambales.
Gaze at the stars, stargazing in Zambales. Don't miss a chance to gaze at the stars, especially when you're in one of the Pundang Kids Beach or Anawagin Cove. There's a less air and light pollution in Zambales, so you'll definitely enjoy a starlight sky. Tarlac. Tarlac City, officially the city of Tarlac, is a first-class component city and a capital of the province of Tarlac, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population. According to 2015 census, it has a population of 342,493 people.
Remember that 29,200 people died during the World War II in Camp O'Donnell.
Camp O'Donnell. During the Japanese occupation of the Philippines in World War II, Camp O'Donnell was the final stop of the Bataan Death March and was used as internment camp for American and Filipino prisoners of war. About 2,200 Americans and 27,000 Filipinos died at Camp O'Donnell. The former internment camp is the location for the Capas National Shrine, which was built by the Philippine government as a memorial to the Filipino and American soldiers who died there. Camp O'Donnell is now a camp of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP.
Let's unwind and relax at Museo de Tarlac.
The appropriate name, Mount Resurrection. This incredible monastery is a very popular destination with both locals and tourists alike. Its majestic Jesus Christ statue is an undoubted highlight of what's on show. Towering to a height of 30 feet, Christ's outstretched arms welcome visitors to the Monte Serio that are left. From the peaceful garden surrounded in church, you have some lovely views out of over the pictures Zambales mountain range. Although the fragments of the true cross is not all that much to look at, lots of pilgrims come here and venerate the holy site. The monastery's peaceful mountaintop setting certainly makes it the perfect place for some quiet reflection.
We're going to be pulling up to the hotel in just a few minutes. Please sit back and relax while enjoying the view of the ocean on the left-hand side of the bus. I ask you that you remain seated until we have come to our complete stop. Our driver will be meeting us to the bus and help you with your bags. Please double check to make sure your bag has been taken off the bus. Thank you.